It's Week 16 of the National Football League.
And we'll see the Cowboys, bruising running back, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing.
It's the Cowboys and the Buccaneers.
They run. It's the rookie from UCLA. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Yeah! Here we go!
They give it to him again. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Yeah, here we go!
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. He landed Roberts coming over for the hit. Injuries like these haven't stopped them from locking up a playoff spot, Brock. They've been able to fight through them to remain one of the best teams in the entire conference.
And I love that word, fight. It's definitely the key one here. There's been tremendous fight, grit, toughness up and down this roster to keep their level of play despite all these injuries. And they've gotten some tremendous fight out of the players who've stepped into those shoes and taken advantage of the opportunities.
Going to the ground again on first. There it is, touchdown Dallas! The Cowboys pull ahead 6-3 in the first. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Yeah, here we go!
On first down, they'll run. Across the 45 and still going. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys need only one to take the lead. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleep.
They'll run here on first down. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go. Back-to-back carries here. Runs inside the 35. Dives for the end zone, and he makes The Cowboys now lead by 10. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not...
Yeah! Here we go! I take... What do you think?
First and 10, Prescott. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time.
What do you think?
Lone back gets the handoff. Has a lane past the 45. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
And he's able to work this down to the 41. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Back to the well again. He still has room inside the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all one-yard plays.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yeah!
Another carry for him. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. He landed Roberts coming over for the hit. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
He tosses right to the short side. First down and a lot more past the 30. Down the sideline past the 40. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Yeah! What do you think?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Right take. Wait, take.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations, but my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone, and it's his effort, it's his want to, it's his will that has carried this offense forward for much of the game.
Yeah, here we go. Right take. Wait, take.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he gets this down to the 38. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Yeah.
Here's the handoff. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys getting closer to their 13th win of the season. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yeah.
Give now to the running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And he drives this forward to the 6. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Give him 2 yards on the run. That leaves him 1 short, and it brings up 4th down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.